What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, fans are outraged. They're outraged that Mexican superstar title contender, who will be fighting and making his full debut at 147 pounds, hopefully successfully, in a title opportunity, King Ryan Garcia, goes and he states that although he has his differences with Devin the Dream Haney, another superstar boxer, who he had that bizarre situation with, where he actually won a split decision, dropping Devin Haney 3 times last April, and then the fight being overturned because he tested positive for a banned substance, and then he got suspended. With that said, they both got big fights coming up and seem to be on a collision course to face each other. Devin Haney in a rematch for Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia got a fight coming up, which looks like it's going to be the WBC welterweight world champion, Mexican star boxer, Mario Barrios. Devin Haney has a big fight coming up in 2 weeks. Well, actually, next week, as he's going to face off against the WBO undefeated welterweight world champion, who is the best welterweight in the world, in Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. is a knockout artist, a highlight reel. Brian Norman is 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. He's 24 years of age, but he's very strong, highlight reel, knockout artist. Devin Haney, obviously, we've seen him get dropped 3 times by Ryan Garcia in the left hook. And Devin Haney is now 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. Ryan Garcia says that left hook for Brian Norman won't land. He says it's more difficult to land the left hook than people believe it is. And he believes that Devin Haney is going to frustrate Brian Norman Jr. and outbox Brian Norman and win a decision. Now, many fans responded to this, and they said he wants to be the only person to win the fight against Devin Haney. He wants, so on and so forth, etc. But Ryan Garcia is saying that Devin Haney fought irresponsible against Ryan Garcia, defensively irresponsible. And Ryan Garcia is saying, yeah, I landed the left hook, but he don't see Brian Norman being as fast as he is or having as much power as he does. Now, Brian Norman has as much power as Ryan Garcia does. He don't have the speed. Speed equals power. But he's a better all-around boxer than Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. He has faster feet, better footwork, and more athletic to close the distance, where Ryan Garcia was more flat-footed. Devin Haney went in for the knockout. That was his plan, is try and knock out Ryan Garcia. And he was just defensively irresponsible in the fight. And when you watch the fight, outside of getting caught with the left hook, Devin Haney outboxed Ryan Garcia. Now, he had that one moment in the first round where he got clipped by the left hook and he was on noodle legs, and that won Ryan Garcia that round. But you take away those moments, those are big glaring moments. That's what won him the fight. You take those moments away and Devin Haney wins the fight. And Ryan Garcia is aware of just how talented, skilled, and elusive Devin Haney could be. Now, obviously, this is Devin Haney's first fight at 147. He's fighting the best welterweight in the world. Again, like I said, Brian Norman is more well-rounded than Ryan Garcia, and I think their power is equal. The difference is, I think that Brian Norman actually has more power than Ryan Garcia because speed equals power at times, and it's the punch you don't see that hurts you the most. And Brian Norman can hurt you even when you see the punch coming. So, therefore, I think that Brian Norman just has more power, right? But November 22nd is going to be extremely interesting, but fans were outraged. They just want to see Devin Haney lose. There's so much disdain and dislike for Devin Haney. It's not even funny. But so, again, like I said, man, it's going to be very, very interesting. Questions are going to have to be answered next Saturday. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.